Hiya, people from all places and races. We are here for something very small but very special. Not many know about this, but this year, 2025, marks 200 years of the creation of Bolivia, as it was founded back, as it, it was its independence was a thing back in August 6th of 1825. Yeah, we're celebrating 200 years of independence. And not only that, but this month of October, we are celebrating also the foundation of La Paz, which is on the 20th of October. So, as I've been reconnecting a bit with my Bolivian heritage, and just because it was a fun idea overall, we decided to make this very short video in which we discuss from what cities/departments would each of the Rabbids fans be. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So let's start with Rabbid Lores. Rabbid Lores would be from Chuquisaca. He's someone that that appreciates a lot what friendship is and is very proud of being a Rabbids fan, similar to how Chuquisaqueños are also proud of their heritage. And this could apply as well for Rabbid Labol, his brother, because of course they're brothers. By pure logic, they would be from the same city, the same department. Kupaderb is someone gentle. Is someone very gentle and kind, so with that in mind, I think he would be from Beni. He would be Beniano. Magician Rabbid. A good old mate would be from Potosí. This is because Potosí holds a large amount of history inside of Bolivia, and then they tend to be very Potosinos tend to be very proudful of that, so it fits in line with a bunch of stuff that Meg has commented over the years. Officer Apple. Now, Officer Apple is someone very kind, but she's often very reserved, so that's why we think she would be from Oruro. Raving Rabbid. She would be Cochabambina. She would be from Cochabamba. This is mostly because of the way she acts, mostly in conversations and in Ethan's server, for example. Now, Rabbid 214, she would be Cruceña. She would be from Santa Cruz. Her more direct, her more straightforward approach when it comes to discussing the things that she has on his mind is very similar to what is seen in the people from Santa Cruz. Now, in the case of Noodles would be from Santa Cruz as well. Mostly related with what was commented before, but also because of the more groovy vibes that he holds, which is often related with how people from Santa Cruz are. Aiden likes potatoes. Aiden would be Paseño. He would be from La Paz. And not only because of his often reserved personality, he's much more, not very expressive, you could say, nowadays at least, but also because in La Paz we have a larger amount of native potatoes. We grow a lot of native potatoes over here, so yeah, we consider that appropriate. Willer. Now, Willer is someone very formal, but when he's happy, he can always express it, and that's why we consider that Willer would be from Chuquisaca. A Razor Ruler. A Razor Ruler would be from Potosí as well, with similar reasoning that was applied to Meg. Yoru would be from La Paz. She would be Paseña. The attitude, the goth aesthetic, and just the overall way of being is very much in line with how Paseños are. And we also always picture that she would totally love this city. Fernier Martinez. He's Taguijeño. He would be from Tarija. That's Mile alone sells it. On the Paragon, she would be Paseña as well. Similar reasons to what was discussed with Yoru, but also because she's much more, close-minded in many aspects. So, and therefore, she would be not someone very open to often to new ideas, even though she is someone very sweet and compassionate. But yeah, she's reserved, so yeah, she would be from La Paz. Miles Doodles. Miles will be from Cochabamba, mostly relating it with his Mexican heritage. Cochabamba and Mexico are very known for their cuisine. Fletch King would be from Tarija. Just the way he makes everyone happy, he would be from Tarija. Ryan Plantar. Because of his sense of discovery, his more imaginative side, we want to say that it would be Cochabamba. Barakuma would be from Chuquisaca. She's someone more sophisticated, but she's very happy for what she does, and she always defends her position. It's something we admire from her. She would be from Chuquisaca. Bampa. Because of her usual happy-go-lucky attitude, we want to bet that it's that she's from Pando. She would be Pandina. It's just someone very joyful and passionate about what she does and what she loves. Messi. Messi would be from Oruro. She would be Orureña. It's kind of similar to what was talked about regarding Officer Apple. Not to mention that Messi is much more, of a strong will. She's much more, she's someone much more determined, you could say, to achieving her objectives. Yeah, she would be from Oruro. Rust. Rust would be from Benny. We mostly based it on the usual humor that she manages around in her live streams. Hoke would be from Cochabamba, mostly because of you could say the physique he has, even though we already know we mostly just see him as a little gremlin. But yes, I don't know. He's always give me vibes that he would be from Cochabamba. Not to mention that everything he does always brings a smile to everyone's face. So, yeah, he would be from Cochabamba. For Renstar, Renstar would be from Santa Cruz. Not only because of his very wacky and zany energy that he has, not only in his stuff but also in many videos where he's invited, but they're invited, but also because Santa Cruz is very close to Brazil, and Renstar is from Brazil. So yeah, Brazil, they would basically feel right at home. In the case of Gems, a bit of a hard pick, but we would say he would be from La Paz. This is mostly because of his way of talking, and also because of his usual attitude. Not to mention that he's much more visionary when it comes to developing projects, mostly with his own stuff. So Gems would be from La Paz. And as a side note, it's very fascinating to think that the three knights, Renstar, Gems, and Hoke, are from the three main cities of Bolivia: La Paz, Cochabamba, Santa Cruz. It's kind of a sweet detail, don't you think? Spectre would be from Santa Cruz, without a doubt. Mostly because of his kind spirit and his optimism. And not only that, but I made a drawing about it, about that a long time ago. Tim is very timid, very gentle, but very kind. And For that, we say that Tim would be Taigen. Cantendo would be Pandino. The way he always makes us smile with all of his creations and mostly with his videos, that's from Panda. Piper. Piper would be from Oruro. He would be very similar in terms of attitude with Messi, for example. So yeah, he would be Orureño. Verminator would be from Potosí. Mostly because he has always kept the usual wacky vibes from Rabbids Go Home inside the fandom. So yeah, that would be Ray Kid. Ray Kid would be from Pando as well. Because, well, his more, you could say, light-hearted creations are very, they are very heartwarming. The stuff he has done, for example, you should totally watch Radiation Cat. Just want to say that. Those kinds of characters and creations are very similar to the usual aesthetic that we see in Pando. Not to mention that is Puerto Rican heritage, and his Puerto Rican way of being is very similar to what is seen in the people from Pando. Now, Professor Barranco 3. Professor Barranco 3 would be from Chuquisaca, and mostly because we focused on this, on you could say his way of being when it comes to being the leader of the Rabbids. And the story he holds inside the fandom. Pink would be from Potosí. This is mostly because of his persistent spirit and his trustworthy charm that have defined their personality for that old era of the fandom. Now, Jawai. Now, this may be a very interesting take, but she would be from La Paz. She would be paseña. Their bright, colorful aesthetic, the manic energy, that's a thing that we usually see in La Paz, and mostly basing myself on the large amount of Japanese influence that there is here. And just the anime aesthetic, anime of a style of taco culture that there is here. Evelyn. Now, Evelyn is someone very gentle, but she's always welcoming to anyone in the fandom and just her community as a whole. That's why we say she would be from Chuquisaca. Quinito. Kino would be from Pando. Like his energy, he's very his humor, his usual way of being towards others. He's Pandino, my friend. He's Pandino. Rabbit the TV Rabbit. Tarijeño. Rab would be from Tarija. There's not really much to elaborate here. Mostly has to do with his usual colorful spirit. It's all creative, and he's so excited to do all the stuff he loves to do with franchises like Rabbids, Kirby, Rayman, and others. Now, Rabbid Gamer. Rabbid Gamer is someone much more sophisticated, much more formal. So we'd say he's from Chuquisaca. He's formal, but he always shows his emotion when the time is right. Aiden the Demon Cat. Aiden would be from Beni. He would be Beniano. Well, he's optimistic. He's very imaginative. Still got some stuff to learn, but done a good job. Okay, we're almost done here. KP is often serious but has a noble spirit. Therefore, we want to go with Potosí. And finally, for the end, we save one more. Mackenzie. Now, Mackenzie, back in the day, and in the same way we've met, is very proud of who he is, of what he is, but isn't very open to new ideas. But when he does, he can learn a lot. So with that in mind, we are going to say that he would be from Beni. That will be everything for today, folks. It has been a very fun experiment. It's actually very fun that a lot of what I love about this marvelous country is present in all of you. And with nothing else to say, we wish you a very good day or night. And we hope to see you around. Have a good one!